So this is embarrassing. Our second episode, because the first one was broken into two, because part one was getting very long. Second episode, I went through, played some games, recorded some footage, and realized there was no audio. So what do? I legitimately lost in that second video, that second deck that I was presenting, and I really didn't want to lose that, but I also didn't want to show a video that didn't have any audio either. I mean, you guys could follow along, but I wouldn't watch that video. So I legitimately lost 4 games to 2 games, losing that best of 7, best of 1 series. But again, I really like this deck, and I don't care if it takes another beating. I want to show you guys some triggered tokens. So I want to jump into this. I want to show you what the deck's all about, and then after we're done playing this game, if it survives, I'll let it pass, and we'll pretend that it didn't lose. I know that's not great. It's not a great precedent to set, but I can see the audio is recording this time. So, yeah, I apologize if it's not as genuine as it should be. But if it doesn't work out, just like I did on that recording, I will delete the deck. But because I'm putting the deck into Mox Field as well to be able to preserve it, I was able to get it back real quick and put it back on here. But my intention for this series is to play a game, and if it wins, it stays. If it loses, it dies. So that's what I'm intending to present and put up here for you guys. But I want you guys to see it. Enough rambling from me. What's this deck all about? Well, it's about getting some of these kind of permanents in play that are going to enhance everything else that's coming into play and leaving play. So we're looking to get a bunch of triggers to gain life. We're looking to play a lot of triggers that will make people lose life. Again, lose life. And then we're abusing the fact that we have so many tokens. We get some right oblivions to remove some stuff. And yeah, that's basically what this deck does. It's low to the ground. It can move pretty quickly, and it has to move pretty quickly because decks on Magic the Gathering Arena nowadays can be very fast, and you have to keep up. Otherwise, you are going to go down. So this is what we're going to be playing today, triggered tokens. Hopefully this goes better than last time. Hopefully it doesn't go any worse. Because again, I did win 2 games, but I lost 4. So the deck ultimately lost. So this is kind of a second chance video for it. Because the first one, again, my fault, just getting into this new, forgot to check to see that the audio was working on as well. That's very bad on my part, especially with my background of AV. I should be checking things before I just go to air, kind of, so to speak. So, bad Joe, and let's just move past that and get on with the games. I was testing out a bunch of decks last night, seeing which ones I wanted to play for the video. This is one of those ones that kind of scratched a lot of different itches, so I deleted a bunch of other decks to just play this deck instead, and hopefully it does well. Right now, it's not. We don't have any white mana, so we're pinned on 4 cards in our hand until we do. We only have 1 card on turn 2. We could do that, but I think we can get a better draw than this. So we're going to mulligan down. Now we have 4 mana with 3 cards, all at 3 mana. It's going to be a slow game, but it is one that we can pull off. We'll get rid of the Haunted Ridge and just play with what we got here. We'll keep 6, get rid of the Ridge. We've got some good lands, and then we got arguably a really bad curve happening here, but we'll keep it. We'll see how we do. Our opponent playing Candy Trail. Okay, we have a case. We can't play the case this turn though, so that's even more of a struggle for us. We will just play that though. Get it out of the way. So, can't play it on curve. Forcing ourselves, well, we could play 2 cards this turn, and that's all right with me. So we will play the case this turn. Follow up with Jadar. We're going to be able to get some triggers happening here, although I think Jadar's not long for this world. So we just got a single life out of Jadar for that. Sorin coming down.
Out of my way.
We are going to play Brass Forge here, put some pressure on Soren. Trickle in some life tokens. I imagine our Forge is going to go down through the March of Otherworldly Light.
You wish to know my secrets?
No. No. You keep your secrets to yourself, Soren. Exiled. Well, we can play two things the same time this turn, so we're going to go with our Sadistic Pilgrim. Followed up by a Wedding Announcement. Gonna get a token out of that, too. He's digging. I think he's looking for that ultimate real quick.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Couple blockers in the way. Looks like he's got his fair share of token generation over there, too. Rite of Oblivion, though. I think it's worth it. Let's just Rite of Oblivion Soren right off the map here. Right now.
Not gone my way.
Get some triggers happening here. We don't want to use Braids. Unfortunately, we're going to decline that. We had to use our token in a different way last turn. Or that turn, I guess I should say. Rite of Oblivion. Ready to do some work here. This is a good card. Something I did miss quite often when I was playing in those 6 other games that I played. A little bit earlier, Sunfall ruins my day. So we did get a backup Wedding Announcement, though, so that's good. So we're going to get a couple more tokens out here. Powered by the Wedding Announcement, that's good, too. We're not too concerned about damage. I'm dealing it or receiving it right now. Just another land. We don't really care about playing things out right now either. So, although it would be nice to draw, I will lose my tokens if I do this. But drawing a card, I think, is important right now. It's necessary. So, even though I know I'm throwing these out to the wolves, I think I definitely have to swing just to get a card. Now I could sacrifice one of my 2/2s to get rid of the Architect. That could be a good idea, good play too. But I'm just gonna hold off. Play my lands. End the turn. Get more tokens. I desperately want to dig for cards. Oh, that is bad. Bad. Ugh. Alright, Urbrask's Forge. Helpful. Let's play that. Gain some life. He's going to be able to block 3 of these. If he doesn't, he's going to lose his Planeswalker. I think this is the play for us.
Next time you'll be hitting air.
Be hitting air. Okay. We're going to be losing 3 life here. Oh, we could scry. Okay. I don't mind that. See, we have tokens. He's playing tokens. I think he's doing a better job than us right now, though. We're not gonna have enough. So our Forge is not gonna be enough, but it is a free token generation here for us. He can just block it a couple different ways, so we're not gonna attack with it. But we will use this Rite of Oblivion to nuke out Soren.
I won't let this be over.
So drawing 2 cards, we will definitely take the action in Scruff when we don't really need the Lunarch Veteran. We've got life. We'll shuffle that aside. Hopefully we can get a better card. Liliana the Veil can't make us discard. We don't care about discarding. Sacrificing the creatures, a little bit more sad. We are going to block one of his little ones here. Great. More land. I think you guys can help me fix this deck by removing land. I likely have too many lands in anyways, but I really do not like the Arena Shuffler. I find quite often that I get screwed over because of it. Now we could swing in, but he is just going to make that 5/5 up and running, and we're going to waste our little guy here. We're going to use this instead. Take a pot shot. Do we want Liliana to go away? Because we don't really care about Lily. If he wants to plus Lily, he's going to be discarding his own cards. So that's fine with me. I think I'm going to sacrifice the 4/2 token to get rid of his 3/4. And we're going to be sacrificing our own little guy here. Because at least now, when we swing next turn, we're going to be able to take out the 5/5 token if he still wants to keep it back. Mites. Each player discards a card. I mean, it's just land that he's discarding, but I still don't mind. Alright, another land. Look at us go. We're doing great. We have all the land we need. We are definitely going to be swinging in at this hexproofed. We know that he's going to make that into a 5/5, and he's going to block, and that's fine. At least we used our token appropriately. Now, I think I'm going to let it ride, because if he uses Liliana to -2 me, and I lose my 2/2, whoop-de-doo. Although he might do that to make me lose my Urbrask's Forge, which makes me a little bit more sad. But we're still going to end a turn like this, because either way, if he causes us to discard, he loses one more card, which is fine with us. If he makes a sacrifice a creature with Liliana, he's going to lose Liliana. So, I don't mind.
It's what you deserve.
It's his choice. Each player discards a card. I discard a card. What does he discard? He got rid of removal to +1 Liliana. I'm A-okay with that. Oh! More land! Wow, look at this. Oh, it's such a good feeling. We're going to wait to see what happens after I put out the Forge here. We are still going to go after that Hexproofer, because that's where the danger is. He's able to pick apart my game plan. There's the Bitter Triumph. And then, we're in such a bad position right here as it is, but we're still going to go after Liliana here.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
So the real bad thing about this, and I think this is what I would do if I was in his position, is I would use Kaya to strip me away from the Forge if he's able to. Does it do to artifacts too? Creature enchantment. Well, then he got the good choice there too, because this is gonna hurt. Oh wow! Who would have thought? More land. That's pretty impressive. Well, I'm going after his Kaya. All I can really do. He could have made a blocker there, which, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I got no answers, and he's got a lot more than 10 damage pointed at my face. I want to hit that concede button, but he also deserves to be able to bite into my corpse. All right, so game 1 went long, got a loss out of it. Not the end of the world, we can still fight back. Not quite how it worked before. Really disappointed in the amount of land I got turn after turn after turn. You guys can count that up, but that was quite gross. I got a bad taste in my mouth, and it's not from this wonderful coffee that my wife made for me this morning. All right. Our second game with this deck. Not technically, but... And I'm not quite happy with it, but we're on the off chance that we get that third land. I'm going to keep it anyways. We got our colors that we need for right now. We might hit a red card later on, but realistically, I can play everything in my hand now. We're going to make sure that we start playing things out early. Lord Skitterix is going to help rip apart that graveyard if we need to. The Cliffs is a great card for right now. In fact, lets us play on curve. Sneak in for that 1 damage. Every damage matters. Every damage matters. We can play whatever we want now. We're gonna drop out the Shatter Sanctum. We will... I don't think I'm in a rush to rip apart his graveyard here. Hopefully I don't make a mistake here. We're gonna go with Wedding Announcement. And we're gonna swing. We're not going to miss that opportunity to... Ow! We're not going to miss that opportunity to start building our stuff up right away here. We'll play a Haunted Ridge. We'll go for another case. This will recoup the owies that we just did. And we're going to play Lord Skitterix. And that's going to help us eat up his graveyard and get more tokens on the board. And we don't like these Awakens. We're going to rip them out of the graveyard here. No point in swinging. So no attacks on that one. Lots of stuff happening for us, though. Big old Nissa. That's scary. But life we can recoup from. Yeah, so he gets rid of Nissa right away. That's 33 damage that he can swing it at us with. All of it's trampling. We're just going to make him regret it a little bit. So that's going to eat up 2 of that damage, so we're down to 31. I don't know if we can survive this, actually. We're just going to have to throw everything at the wall here. And we'll see what happens. Math is for blockers. Oh, wait, I'm blocking. That was a fast game. I really wish the other series that I recorded now worked, because down by 2 games. Last time we played, went down a game, we won a game. Went down a game, we won a game. So it was a little bit more evened, and you guys got to see a little bit more fun games. This time, that first game was pretty fun, but that second game was just a steamroller. Which is fine. Again, these things happen. And for the most part, I just wanted to show you what this deck looks like. This looks like it's a lot of fun. I'm auto-keeping this. Even though it looks like it's a little awkward to play, I still think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm up for it. The only thing that's a downer is I can't get that case played on curve because of the cards, how they line up. So I'm just going to have to play that in tapped so I can play Jadar on turn 2. Do we want Jadar or do we want... I think I want Jadar. We're going to go with a Sundown Pass on turn 3. We could go for... because he's got a 4-4, so there's no point in me swinging with a 3-3 right now. I think we're going to have a lot more fun if we go with the case. our sadistic pilgrim. And then when we swing at this, it doesn't matter to us if it dies. Because we still get that 1 damage, 1 life against our opponent, and we get another creature come in and play, gain 2 more life. Now we're just gonna War Leader's Call, War Leader's Call, War Leader's Call. Again, we do not care what happens to this guy here. Great. He should have blocked it, but maybe he's worried about pump. We're getting our life total out of his range of like just being able to one-shot us. We're dealing consistent damage every turn. Oh. Pump the brakes! Pump the brakes! We're out of answers! If we draw land, we can do... Perfect. We'll drop our zombie man. Ah, we screwed up there. We should have dropped the War Leader's Call first. Swing for 4. I think he's got a block with Surak. Not sure if he can actually swing at me right now, because if he does, I might just kill him in the crackback. Teferi's good right now. I am going to be swinging back at him with the crackback. Or maybe not. He's got vigilance, does he? Jesus. Oh, Rite of Oblivion. What do we do? Because I think he kills me if I don't do something here. Five. Oh, I'm so concerned about my life. Oh, was this the right call or not? I think this has to be the call. Zombie token. 3 more damage. Oh, stay off my back porch. Is he getting vigilance from this? Yes, he is.
Other mysteries.
I mean, all I need is a creature to come into play, and then I win. So I just have to survive with Jadar in play to be able to win. 4, 8, 9. Like, I have to block. There's no question about that. Maybe I'll just get rid of this thing right now. I need a creature. I just need a creature. I drew a freaking land! I'm at 2. There's nothing I can do. He has to block. Okay. We're not totally boned here, but it does not look good for us. Because he definitely has to block here. Okay, I'm going to lose this token. And now, unfortunately, I am going to lose one of these calls. Again, I only need a creature. Any creature will do. Absolutely any creature. Oh, I didn't take that into account. All right, hey, you guys just get to see me get beat up. I mean, after that other game, I'm using a much better crafter's deck. Now I'm using one of my own that I just enjoy and have fun with, and play tested it, and it seemed like it was going to give me a nice balance of games. And nope, I am just totally getting wrecked. And that happens sometimes, and you just gotta run with it and learn from it. And you guys have seen what the deck looks like. Again, I'm putting the deck list down below in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description. And you're going to be able to see the things that did right or wrong, and you're going to be able to tweak the deck, and you can play it for yourself if you'd like to. It's not that crazy of a deck. We're going to keep 7 on this. Again, I might just be making a mistake by keeping some of these hands, but they seem to be like they're going to work out. And that last game was fairly close, and I actually did have a lot of fun with it. Oh, there they are. I love this card so much. 3 Steps Ahead is such a good card. Looks like he's wanting to burn through his deck and draw as many cards as he can. Prankster comes out. Get the land on turn 3 so I can play an Urbrask's Forge. Hopefully this will put pressure on him. He didn't really have to do the Fading Hope, but I'm happy he did. It means Haughty Djinn. Okay, well, now I know why he wanted to do the Hope. But we're going to do what we want to do here, too. We're going to play another case. We're going to let the token come and play here. Can't really do much with it. We're not going to attack, but we are going to Rite of Oblivion his Djinn, sacrificing our token, keeping that thing away from our face. And this Forge is just building up value every turn. Another Haughty Djinn. We didn't get the land to be able to make that a little bit stronger of a case. We will play a Wedding Announcement, though. Gain 3 life. We can't swing with that. Well, we can. Sometimes they don't block it for some silly reason. We might as well swing. Our opponent's too smart for that. But now we're gaining 6 or more life in a turn. This is really good for us in the sense that we don't have to worry about dying to creature damage just yet. If he gets up to a maximum number of creatures in play, then we're going to worry about that a little bit more. Bouncing my Forge, leaving mana open for a counterspell. We only have so much mana that we got here for us. The Forge might as well play it. If he decides that he wants to counter it, that's how it's going to be. We got to push these counters away from us anyways. No attacks. It would be nice to draw some of that land that we were drawing in all 3 of those previous games. Sometimes the shuffler is not kind. That is for sure. Tolarian Terror. Now we're getting to that point where we're losing more life than we're gaining each turn, so it'd be nice to turn this around a little bit. Good little setup here. We can now use the Rite of Oblivion. We won't because he's got counterspells up and available, and we want to chew through some of those. So we're gonna go with the Sadistic Pilgrim first. See what happens here. There's the Essence Scatter. We'll follow up with Jadar. Fading Hope's one of our tokens. Not a big deal. No attacks. We're going to be getting a couple of the creatures in play here. We gain 9 life that turn. I really don't want to block anything here. I don't need to. We could chump out, but we'll take it to the face here. 13, 14 damage. We are gaining quite a bit of life. Lunarch Veteran's going to help us gain more life here for each one of our tokens that comes out. Braids, really beautiful card here. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. Oh. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, he bounces Braid backs up. But we still gain the life off that too. I think we're going to swing with our team. We get to punch in. Almost dropped down to half health here. And there we go. Back up to 27. Oh, 2 Haughty Djinns. But he has no cards in his hand either, though. So now we can make the ultimate sacrifice for one of our tokens. Do we want to block anything? No. 9, 14, 15 damage. Just going to drag us just a little bit down where we want to be. My turn. We could sacrifice one of our lands to get out the Sadistic Pilgrim. I don't think we want to, though. We do want to use... We're gonna... No, we don't want to swing first. Look at this little monster here. So we want to clear the road out from there. So we will go with that. We will sacrifice one of our 2/2s. I feel real bad about that. We will go next. And he can deal 14, 15 damage next turn. We're going to gain another 3 life. 14, 15. We can't swing with everything. So we're just going to swing with those 3 right there. Down to 8. End turn. Now he could come up with the ultimate. Oh, we're at 16. So we'd be at 1 if he clears the road. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. Brings us to 6. He's got a card in his hand. We have a couple different options. We can't swing for as much as we'd like to. We'll start out with option number 1 here, though. Essence Scatter. We will... Rite of Oblivion. We will sacrifice our token. We could swing. We'd get 2 extra damage in. I'm only planning on blocking with the veteran anyways. So, yeah, no attacks. Up to 10. Pass. We are going to block with the veteran. Haughty Djinn. Looking to end my game. My turn. We're going to play the land for the turn. We can get back several cards out of our graveyard just by doing this. So we're going to activate. We're going to play the veteran for 1. We're going to play the Sadistic Pilgrim for 2. And we're going to play Braids. So we're back up to where we're comfortable. We're going to not attack. We're actually going to be in a little bit of a weird position here, but we want to sacrifice this because he has to sacrifice a creature, which is what we got. Pass. So we've set ourselves up that I'm confident we can win next turn. We will take the threat off the board. And we're gonna win! You can do it, I tell you! arguably, that was less of an impressive game, but at least it won. So we've lost 3. We're hanging on with just on the cliff there, just dragging. It's dragging. But hey, we're on a roll. We're on a win streak. We can do this. Going to game 5. 1 win, 3 losses. Let's go. Let's try to do it. Do you have... If you've got faith that I'm going to win this next game, just give me a like. That's what you can do for me. Show me that you believe in me. I'll keep it. I'm missing white. I did not realize that when I said I'll keep it. I just shrugged and said, yeah, I'll go with this. And half of my hand is dead. So let's hope that I draw the white. Oh my goodness. I'm so good at this game. No, I just get lucky sometimes. I got lucky there. But I'm not playing on curve right now. So I think we're going to go with the Urbrask's Forge to just start powering it up. The longer it's in play, the better it is as a card for me in general. So even though I'd like to set up the life gain stuff, I'll worry about that later. I'm not in trouble for life. As you can see, Urbrask's Forge. Gonna do its stuff. Go, Urbrask's Forge, go. Resolute reinforcements. Now, I'm starting to think life gain might have to be a thing that I want to consider soon. He doesn't have anything that I care to trade against, so I think I want to play out the Pilgrim first. Because then at least the Pilgrim can block some of this incoming damage. Start gaining me more life. And start dealing extra damage when the Forge dies too. So much value out of one little 2/2. Now I think Baron is going to be real key for me here. I know it'd be nice to get the veterans out so I can gain life for all the creatures coming in play for me on my side. Brutal Cathar is brutal at this point. It just makes the Baron so much more better right now. So we're going to play a Baron. I'm not gaining life or losing life, making my opponent lose life when my stuff comes in and out of play right now, but I am getting more value through the tokens that I'm going to be creating here. Archangel Elspeth. Lots of different value with that. Good, good. I put the brakes on him. We don't really need more creatures in this case. I could just go with the case. The case will likely work for me better than my veterans right now. I want to swing at that specifically, and this can just get thrown away. Good. And is going to keep swinging at Elspeth because he's got enough life gain to protect his own life total. So I got to get rid of his resources. And Elspeth is a strong resource because it's getting him life linkers every turn as well as gaining him life every turn from his triggers. That's that. Ossification, going after the Baron, which is fine because we're just going to replay a Baron. Again, playing that Baron, getting the Baron in play, way more important than being able to play a veteran. However, I just drew Lord Skitterix, so I could drop out 2 creatures here at the same time. That's not a bad idea either. Because if he's going to go with some kind of pump and swing with everything, I might want more creatures in play. But I am getting double the amount of creatures with my Barons anyways. And I'm getting lifelinking guys too. I think he doesn't have anything in his graveyard. So I'll play another Baron. Really threaten his board here. We're going to go swinging after Elspeth here. Leave our blockers back. Just in case he does some. There we go. Elspeth's down. He's got 2 cards in his hand. I got 3 cards in my hand. Each human. See, there's that pump I was talking about. Ossification is going to get the Baron out of the way. He is probably going to swing. Just 1/1s I don't care about. I could block here. Trim some of the guys off the board. But I don't need to. No blocks. Because I have better things to do. We're going to get a veteran into play because I said in this situation we want to get more creatures. And then I'll play a Lord Skitterix. Getting all those triggers. This is what I wanted you to see. This is awesome. Swing with our guys. We'll hold our life linking 1/1s back. 2 attackers going in. What's going to happen here? Face damage. Pass the turn. We have achieved... We have nothing in our graveyard right now. He's wiped out our graveyard. Oh, that's quickly going to become a problem. All right. Well, simple fact of the matter is, we can outlife him. Next. And our Urbrasks are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We got 2 solved cases. That will only matter if he swings in with everything and we're forced to do some blocks here. Oh. We just have to survive this. Although he does have a couple lifelinkers. I think the scenario where he's swinging in with everything, that's happening right now. He's not swinging in with everything. That's interesting. I don't have to block, but he's just getting value every time I don't. So I'll pass. Block those vampire tokens. I definitely need some kind of answer here. Land is not the answer I'm looking for. We're going to keep that in our hand, though. Just keep him on his toes. He has nothing that will survive from that swing. He has to block. I don't mind him blocking with a lifelinker, that's for sure. Uh-oh, here we go. Big swing coming through. We can't even get to our Pilgrim. I don't think that's not 41 damage. 9, 12, 17, 21, 27, 33, 38. That's lethal. Okay, so we're gonna pass to the blockers. We have to block. We're gonna get. There's no oh, there is one creature that I definitely want to block and kill. And then we're just going to chump out. We're just going to chump out his biggest creatures. Yes, yes, yes. 3 blockers. Pass the turn. We should survive here. It's a lot of freaking damage, though. He's at 11. I don't think he survives my crackback. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I kill him. Oh, he's got untapped creatures. Completely forgot about that. Virtue of Loyalty coming in clutch here. My turn. Ooh, this is a good card for us. Let's play that land that we were holding last turn. We want to sacrifice one of these things. Because now we can replay a veteran. Does he have any more lifelink in the board? I don't see him having any more lifelink in the board. Okay, I can't play that. I would like to. But I'm going to play this instead. So we're going to play that. He does have a first striker here, though. That I have to be careful about. Well, I'm not going to be careful. I'm just going to swing. It's the only play I have is just to swing. And he's going to block my big Urbrask's Forge with it. Ooh. Nom 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 nom. The only nice thing about this is when I lose creatures this time, I gained a lot of life there. He's going to take damage for it. And blockers are going to get put to one resource or another. It's at 6-1. What does he do with it? Is he blocking or is he just going to let it through? Oh, I think he let it through. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he's at 1. Man, I wish I could do one more point of damage to him. Oh! Oh! He wasn't dead! And he scooped! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We're pulling ourselves back up. Of course I had fun in the match. It was amazing. Our opponent was great. I think he scooped before he needed to. I don't know. Maybe I would do the math wrong. Math is for blockers. Let them worry about that, though. Oh, wow! That was game 5, guys. And we're still hanging on here. Just by the... So, if you want some interesting, fun gameplay that is like nail-biting, this might be the deck for you. It can be made better, for sure. But it is a lot of fun. There's a lot of different back and forth things that we can do with it. Wow! Did not expect that. We are getting close to an hour for our gameplay here. Any game could be our last. If we win this one, it's all in on the next game for sure. Wow. Holy moly. That was fun and impressive. All right. We are going to keep this. We need one more land to play everything out in our hand, and everything plays untapped here right now. Yeah, we're going to play this. Pretty lands. Tiny Bones. Oh no, Tiny Bones can get my Pilgrim. I cannot let that happen. We are going to have to eat his graveyard. I wanted to eat mine. Yeah, if he gets my Pilgrim back, that's what he does. It's up to him. Not my favorite thing in the world, but we're working away on him. And if we keep just dumping War Leader's calls, he's gonna have to do something. Oh yeah. We can get there. We can get a third game here. Oh yeah. It's moving fast. We'll block with a miner. Hopefully he doesn't commit a crime. And then I can eat his zombie from the graveyard with my rat. Okay. He's making a run for it right now. We're going to play a Haunted Ridge. I'd love to do multiple things here, but War Leader's calls what it's going to have to be. Nom 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 nom. 2, 4, 6, 7 damage to me. We're swinging with everything. We're putting him on his clock. What would be beautiful if I got the land? I play the War Leader's call. I play Jadar. I have him dead. I don't even have to swing. That's what would be beautiful about this situation. And then I get my... No, he went for the throat! No! Although I still think he has to hold back. Because he can't... Well, he can't block with those things anyways. You're not going to get my guy out of my graveyard. That's for sure. Yep, leave him alone. So I really... Braids is not a bad card either. But I just... War Leader's call and swing? No, I don't think so. I think smart play... We swing. If he has removal, he's going to use it here. Oh! We're making a fight for it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Why do you make me feel this way? 3 wins, 3 losses. All comes down to one game. 57 minutes into the video. Oh, is it going to be a steamroll or are we going to get there? Man, all this entertainment and excitement for free, for you, right now. All you have to do is subscribe. I'm trying all the tricks that I've been hearing every other YouTuber use for years. So hopefully it is annoying enough that it works. Sure, we'll keep it. Whatever. I don't care. We'll keep anything. I'm going to draw lands. I know that. We'll play. We'll get some white mana down so that we can start gaining life. Oh, we should have played the black because then we could have got the sadistic out. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. We'll play the Case of the Uneaten Feast. Lunarch. Oh man. Oh man. That's a good turn 2. Turn 3 is going to be the Urbrask's Forge for sure. Ooh. Werewolves. Got his little wolf out here. Packs on pop. We're going to play that Urbrask's Forge. Now, here's the thing. I don't care about my Lunarch veteran being in play. So, if he wants to block, that's fine with me. I have far more things I can gain life with. But at least if I can take care of this Pax on Pop now, that's better. So next turn, if we get 4 mana, we can do the Pilgrim and the Ghoul Caller. But no, we're going to have to go Veteran, Pilgrim, Forge ticks up, swing. He could play something here to get a pump on all his stuff. He's just going to swing at me, I bet. Which, I don't care. I'm getting 3 life per creature I'm playing now. Which doesn't matter to me. Okay, Cliffs, Forge. Oh, I'm so pumped right now. I'm so energized. Six life. Oh, yes. It's a great day, folks. Now, I will admit, again, to everybody here, I already played these games earlier, and I lost. And this deck shouldn't be in existence. But I didn't want you not to be able to see them. Pass. Is he going to hold back this time? He did hold back this time. Didn't want to take that extra damage from me. I am going to play... No, I'll leave the Swamp in my hand. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to max out our plays here. I think we just win here. If he blocks those 2, he takes 6. So we don't want to swing at that. No, we just attack with these 2. He's going to block, but... I mean, he could just scoop too. You could just see it coming. Next. Done. Done. 2 creatures die. He takes 2 more life. He's at 3. $48-3. I'm glad the last game was working out this way. Because you guys really get to see the work I put in here. By work I put in here, I just mean you get to see the nonsense with it, and that's fun. And this is what Triggered Tokens is all about. I'm so happy. I don't have to throw away the deck. I kind of did already, but I don't have to. I'll keep it around. I definitely want to know what you guys thought. The first series, it was 4 losses to 2 wins. Again, no audio in the video, so I didn't want to just kind of throw that portion away. So I didn't want to throw away this in where we get 4 wins and 3 losses, and the deck sticks around. I still want help with the deck, though. There's lots of room for improvement there, but I think even the games that we lost, it was fun to watch, except for that one game where we just got mana flooded, and that was brutal. But other than that, I think we did a pretty good job, and it was a lot of fun here. Again, comment down below, tell me if you thought it was wrong to play the series again, even though I played it and I couldn't show you that video because I'm an idiot and I didn't make sure that it was recording. We'll claim all those. We'll go back in to look at the deck, see what's going on with it. There we go. There's the deck. Let me know what you think about the deck. I think it's a lot of fun. Has a lot of triggered actions that are going on at the beginning of the game. Keeps you alive until you can just get in there and finish the game too. Thanks for watching. Like if the deck is fine. Comment if you have some changes to it. And take a look at the Mox field link down below to see the deck list. That was Triggered Tokens. And I'm actually going to give it a pass and keep it on the deck roster for us to try out another time. So if you have suggestions about how we can make changes to make it better, I will take those suggestions and I'll throw them and rip them up. No, I'll pay attention to what you have to say because I'm just a goofy old guy playing Magic. I'm like your very own magical hack here, pretending that he knows what he's doing up in ranked and just having fun with it. So I hope you guys had fun too, and I'll talk to you guys later.